Today we're going to be using this random wheel to trade every single NBA team's top 5 players, or basically their starting 5, to different teams across the league. So every team will mostly keep their bench. We're just trading the top 5 players. Then we will do a season and playoff simulation on NBA 2K21 next time to determine the winner. Guys, this is going to be complete madness, so sit down, sit back, relax, go get a snack, and let this simulation begin. We are now onto the wheel, and as you see on the right of the screen, there are the top 5 players on every single NBA team, and we're going based off the 2K overall. So as you see, the top 5 players on Philadelphia: Embiid, Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons, Dwight Howard, and Milton. So let's begin this wheel, and guys, hopefully your favorite team or your starting 5 gets a championship or even just makes the playoffs in today's simulation. But here we go. The top 5 for Philadelphia is now going the Denver Nuggets: Simmons, Embiid, now a Nugget, and now we got the Milwaukee Bucks starting 5. They're in the Eastern Conference Finals, so this is a good lineup right here, and they're going to the Knicks. So New York fans, you guys just got Giannis, Middleton, Holiday. What a lineup that is. And here's Chicago Bulls: Levine, Vucevic, Young, Markkanen, and Tice, all headed down in the Clippers. Let's see if they can make the playoffs in the West. Now the Cavaliers starting 5: Allen, Sexton, Garland, Love, Nance Jr., all headed to the Celtics. And guys, remember, for this simulation, the bench is mostly going to stay the same. We are just here to move the top 5 players. And now the Boston Celtics, my squad. Oh man, we're going to the Thunder. That is going to be tough, but I still believe we could win the championship. And so Al Horford was traded for Kemba Walker, but now in this simulation, he's going to go back to the Thunder. So you fans out there that don't know that, Kemba Walker and Al Horford just got traded in real life a couple days ago. But as you see, the San Antonio Spurs will get the Clippers 5. So it's going to be fun to watch Kawhi Leonard back in San Antonio. And here's the Pistons. They get the Grizzlies starting 5 with Clark Anderson, Morant, Jaren Jackson, and Valanciunas. And how about this Atlanta top 5 players? I mean, they're in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they're so underrated still, and they're headed to the Golden State Warriors. Next up, the Miami Bubble Guppies: Butler, Adebayo, Oladipo returns. No injuries in the simulation with Tyler Hero and none, and they're all headed down to the Chicago Bulls. So Bulls fans, what you guys think about that? Here's the Charlotte Hornets with LaMelo Ball, the Rookie of the Year, Hayward, Rozier, Bridges, and Graham, all headed to the Phoenix Suns. And that might be a pretty solid lineup. I think it is, especially with that Phoenix bench. Utah Jazz: Mitchell, Gobert, Conley, Ingles, Clarkson, a solid 5 right here. Going to the Charlotte Hornets, so we just saw the Hornets guys go to the Suns, and now the Jazz guys go to the Hornets. Sacramento: Fox, Holmes, Halliburton, Harrison Barnes, and Bagley, all going to the Jazz. So we will continue this wheel, and next up we got the New York Knicks, who just got the Milwaukee Bucks 5. And now it is time to trade Randall, Barrett, Rose, Robinson, and Noel to the Indiana Pacers in this simulation. They stay in the East. The LA Lakers 5: LeBron, Anthony Davis, Drummond, Harrell, and Schroeder. Which lucky team will get it? And it is the Dallas Mavericks in this simulation. So LeBron in Dallas. And now Orlando fans, your 5 with Isaac, Carter Jr., Porter, Fultz, and Ross will go to the Milwaukee Bucks. And that Markelle Fultz guy in the comments every video, I see you. It's funny, but I think he comments on every single video. And here's the Dallas Mavericks 5 with Luka, Porzingis, Hardaway, Brunson, and Powell, all headed to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Can Minnesota finally make the playoffs? The Brooklyn Nets. I mean, look at this lineup. Harden, Durant, Irving, Dinwiddie, and Joe Harris all headed down to the Grizzlies. But how about that Game 7 between Milwaukee and Brooklyn? I mean, one of the best games in history. But continuing on, the Nuggets 5, Jamal Murray's back with Jokic, Porter Jr., and Gordon, all head to the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Indiana, who just got the Knicks 5, and they are trading their 5 all the way to the Miami Heat. So let's see how the Heat will do with the Indiana Pacers 5. Next up is the Pelicans, and on paper, this lineup looks crazy. Williamson, Ingram, Ball, Adams, and Bledsoe all head down to the Washington Wizards. And which unlucky team will get this Pistons starting 5? And I don't want to hate, but they are just not the best one on this wheel, and they're headed to the Brooklyn Nets. Continuing on, we have the Toronto Raptors 5 with Van Vliet, Lowry, Siakam, and Anunoby with Boucher, all headed down to the Sacramento Kings. And I'm pretty sure Kyle Lowry will be traded this offseason. That's what I heard, but I'm not 100% sure. The Rockets starting 5, they're actually looking pretty solid. They're growing on me, going to the Orlando Magic. The San Antonio Spurs, DeRozan, Murray, White, Johnson, and Rudy Gay are all headed down to the Pelicans. So the Spurs got the Clippers starting 5, and they trade theirs to the Pelicans. Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, what of Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals? He is a superstar in this league, I'm going to say it now, and they're all headed down to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Cavs fans, what a lineup you just got. Now here is the OKC lineup with Alexander Walker, Dort, Muscala, and Basley, all headed to the 76ers. So now we have 4 teams remaining. The Timberwolves with Towns, Russell, Edwards, Beasley, and Nazir Reed, all headed to the Toronto Raptors, and I like that squad right there. I think it's underrated as well. the Portland Blazers, Lillard, McCollum, Nurkic, Powell, and Kanter. And oh my goodness, the unlikeliness of this happening just happened, so I guess we're going to have to keep them on the Blazers. It's only one team, so sorry, Portland fans. As this stacked Golden State team with Curry, Thompson, Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Oubre all head down to the Houston Rockets, leaving the last team in the last 5 with Beal, Westbrook, Bryant, Hachimura, and Gafford all headed down to the LA Lakers, and that will wrap up the wheel. I'm headed on to NBA 2K21, and I have officially filled out all the rosters, so as you guys can scroll through the teams, you're going to see everything accurate to the wheel, and now every team will keep their bench. We just traded the top 5 players. As you see, the Milwaukee Bucks got the Orlando Magic top 5, the Bulls end up getting the Miami Heat top 5, and anyways, shout out to you guys on the screen. You guys have been killing the videos lately. I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below your predictions in today's simulation to be shout out on the next one. Continuing on, I mean, just look at these teams. It is so much different. The NBA is a whole new league. I just can't wait to see what is going to happen in this simulation. And if I had to make a prediction, just look at that Grizzlies team. It is so stacked. Getting the Brooklyn Nets top 5. The Atlanta Hawks, they got Jokic now. The Miami Heat with Miles Turner. Also, I hope everybody out there is enjoying their day. Just taking time out of your day to watch these videos means so much to me. You guys have no idea. Like, I remember 4 years ago, I had no subs, and all I wanted was just some people to watch my video. I don't care if it was 10, 20, and now so many of you guys do. So, again, I appreciate it. And how about that Suns-Clippers game 1? Insane. Devin Booker went crazy. Paul George played a great game. That series is going to be entertaining. And in the East, we have the Bucks and the Hawks. I think Milwaukee will take it, but the Hawks have been underrated this whole entire playoffs. Like, literally watch them come out and sweep Milwaukee. No. Okay. That was probably a little bit too exaggerated. That is definitely not going to happen. Just going to say that right now, but I think it will be an interesting series, entertaining to say the least. And Philadelphia 76ers fans, what is going on? Like, literally, I've been watching this Sixers team in the playoffs since like 5 years, and they haven't done anything, never reached the Eastern Conference Finals, and now Ben Simmons is getting destroyed on every social media because he can't shoot and he won't shoot. I mean, that is all true, but then again, let's see what's going to happen. Do they trade Simmons? I think so. Unless he somehow develops a shot this offseason, which is very unlikely. I think that team is all blown up. I want Embiid to get out of there. Philadelphia, I mean, I can't believe what just happened in that Game 7 against Atlanta. Like, it would be a little bit different if they lost to Milwaukee or Brooklyn, but losing to the Atlanta Hawks, who most guys is first time in the playoffs, I mean, you can't really say much. I think it's time to blow it up. And the roster overview is over. It's time to simulate to the end of the season here on 2K21. And LeBron James is your MVP on the Dallas Mavericks. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. LaMelo Ball, 22 for the Phoenix Suns. Kemba Walker came off the bench in Philadelphia. Giannis picks up another Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved Player, Christian Wood. Coach of the Year goes to Rick Carlisle. And here's the first team NBA: Luka, Trae Young, LeBron, Giannis, and Nikola Jokic. Let's check out the stats around the league. Booker leads the league with the Cavaliers in points. Doncic, Beal, Young, Levine, Lillard, Westbrook, Fox, Leonard, and James follow behind. Let's go to the rebounds. We see Nikola Jokic, Giannis made it, Adebayo, Sabonis, and Capella. Assists per game, LeBron, Young, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, Paul, Harden. And now to the Eastern Conference. Let's check out the standings here. The Wizards take the 1 seed, who have the Pelicans top 5 players. The Hawks coming at 2, the Charlotte Hornets, Chicago Bulls, as the Knicks take the 5th seed with the Milwaukee top 5. We see the Cavaliers with Devin Booker, Paul, and Phoenix. And wow, my Celtics make the playoffs with the Cavaliers lineup, as Toronto and Detroit all squeak in. Milwaukee just misses out. And yeah, the worst team in the league was the Sixers, because they ended up getting the Thunder starting 5. And on to the West, LeBron James and the Lakers top 5. And Dallas take the 1 seed, the Grizzlies with the Nets, the Clippers. We got the Denver Nuggets in here, the Sacramento Kings. So Toronto fans, you guys are still in the simulation. We see the Golden State Warriors 48-34. OKC slips in with the Celtics starting 5, as San Antonio slips into the 8th spot, and the Golden State Warriors 5, and Houston does not make the playoffs. How about that? And the rest of the West is there. But now it is time for the playoff simulation. Feel free to go back and check out the rosters if you forget the teams. Remember, all these games are simulated live here on NBA 2K. It's your last chance to make your predictions. The road to the championship begins here in the first round, so sit down, relax, and let's get this playoff started. We begin here in the first round. It is the Toronto Raptors who will get swept by the New Orleans Pelicans, now in DC with the Wizards, 123-114. The Washington Wizards survive and advance as we head to Dallas. The 1-seeded Mavericks are looking to close off the 8-seeded Clippers, but here is Paul George on the drive, and he puts the San Antonio Spurs up by 1. We got the LA Lakers versus the LA Clippers, just on two different teams here in this first round, as Kawhi Leonard is guarding James, and LeBron throws it on Kawhi Leonard. He is hype. He will go to the line to make it a 2-point game, but he missed a free throw. Rebound Spurs. Here comes Kawhi. Season on the line. Gives it up a 3 from George. Bang! Paul George hits another shot, and the Spurs lead by 2. Can San Antonio force to game 6 and potentially 7? Here's LeBron James. 24 seconds. Isolated. Down 2. Driving on Kawhi. LeBron. Euro layup. He got it. Another huge shot from LeBron. Paul George and LBJ going back and forth here in this Game 5 in Dallas. Even though Paul George has the hot hand, it looks like they're going to Kawhi Leonard to win this Game 5. 4 seconds. Here comes the screen from Poto. Kawhi Leonard puts up a 3. Won't go. This game is headed to overtime in Dallas. Tied up at 130 each. LeBron has one free throw, up by 1 point with 18 seconds in overtime. This to make it a 2-point game. Won't go. Drumming the offensive rebound. He takes it, but he missed it. Why would he take that shot? Here come the Spurs. 10 seconds. Down 1. It all comes down to this. Reggie Jackson with 6 seconds. Jackson 5, 4, 3. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound Dallas, and the Mavericks take care of the San Antonio Spurs here in 5 games to advance to the conference semifinals. What a game. And as we move to Atlanta, looking to ice this series, it is Jamal Murray at the line for the Hawks. First free throw is good. This one to make it a 2-possession game. My Boston Celtics with the Cavaliers starting lineup have made it this far, so even though he makes his second free throw, it's okay. I'm happy with this performance. We made it to the playoffs. Even though we will lose in 5 games, it is all over. Atlanta wins this series to move to the conference semis in the East, as the Boston Celtics are officially eliminated, as the LA Clippers with the Chicago Bulls starting lineup will go down to Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. Now on the Golden State Warriors, the dagger there from DeAndre Hunter, but so many Game 5 series here in this first round. Golden State moves on, and how about James Harden returning to OKC, 15 for 18, 39 points, but they are down this series. It's a tie game. Harden step back 3 won't go. Rebound Thunder. Jason Tatum all the way up court to Brown. Thunder lead by 2, and they have a chance to knock off the 2 seed here in this first round. 30 seconds, the fans here in Oklahoma City are going crazy. One of the best places to play in the playoffs, as they are up by 2, looking to get the stop and close out the series. Harden, step back 3 on its way again. Front rim no good. Rebound Horford up the James Brown, and that should do it in 6 games. The upset is complete. Harden with 1 second. It doesn't matter. It is all over. The OKC Thunder win this series in 6 games against the Brooklyn Nets in Memphis, and we are now in Sacramento. The Denver Nuggets will win this series against the Kings. So Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Seth Curry, and so forth will get it done and move on for the Nuggets, as Sacramento with the Raptors starting 5 is eliminated. And we are here in Chicago. Game 7. Knicks down by 2. Here's Middleton. Pull up. Got it. Tie game now in Chicago. 39 seconds remain. Here come the Bulls. They have the Miami Heat top 5 players. Can they come in clutch? It's Jimmy Butler on the drive. No! Stolen by Middleton. Here come the Knicks on the break. Middleton layup. It's off the rim, out of bounds with some great defense. And now Chicago, with a 2-second stop differential, has a timeout. They're going to be looking for the series. Tyler Hero backs out 13 seconds. It all comes down to this. Are we going to overtime, or can the Bulls, Knicks, win this Game 7 here in regulation? They go in the paint to Jimmy Butler with 3 seconds. Great defense. Butler layup. Won't fall. Rebound Giannis. They have a timeout. He's going to shoot it. No, we're going to overtime, but bad decision there from Antetokounmpo, as they had 1 timeout left in this game. But now in overtime, down by 1, inbounding with 7 seconds. Giannis, jab step, Giannis driving right. Antetokounmpo, the reigning MVP, with 3.5 seconds, gives the Knicks the lead. And the foul, this free throw up and good. No timeouts for the Bulls. 3.5 seconds. Season on the line. Here is Oladipo from the logo. No good. New York wins this first round series on the road in Game 7. Giannis the game winner. Bulls eliminated, and now we go to this Game 7. It is the Cavaliers with the starting lineup of Phoenix, who will knock off the Charlotte Hornets, and this series is over in 7 games as Cleveland advances. On to the second round. You guys see the matchups. We had some upsets there in the first round. The 7-seeded Thunder will advance all the way to the second round, as well as the 6-seeded Cavs and the Warriors. But anyway, guys, let's continue the simulation here on NBA 2K21. Now in Atlanta, Chris Paul at the line for the Cavs, knocks in the first free throw. This one to make it a 3-point game. Cleveland up in this series 3-1. He's got it. No timeouts here from the Atlanta Hawks. 0.7 seconds. Season on the line. Murray, full court. Won't go, and the Hawks season is over as the Cavaliers advance to the conference finals. And now in Golden State, here's the Thunder versus Warriors. It is Jason Tatum top of the key, down 3-1 in the series. Tatum misses up the backboard. Here come the Warriors on the break, looking to close out the series. Tie game here right now with 24 seconds. Trae Young up the pin down, puts it up, puts it in. 20 seconds to go. Trae Young gives the Warriors the lead, and now season is on the line for the 7-seeded Thunder. Here's Tatum again. Tatum to drive, going left, layup, missed it. Rebound Warriors, thrown away. Jerome to Williams, back to Tatum for the tie.
Oh, wow!
What is going on in Golden State? 6 seconds, no timeout. Trae Young looking to do it again. Pull up 3 for the series. No good, and we are ahead to another overtime game in this simulation. But in overtime, the Warriors will survive and win this game 134-128 as they advance to the Western Conference Finals. And in Denver, it is the Dallas Mavericks as the #1 seed in the West with LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Schroeder, who will take down the Denver Nuggets. So Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons end in the second round once again. And we go to game number 6, Wizards Knicks. Washington down the series 3-2. They are the 1 seed, so the Knicks looking to upset them and move to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's Giannis in the post, fadeaway jumper won't go. Here come the Wizards, 34 seconds. Can they force a game 7? The New Orleans Pelicans in Washington. Who will they go to? And right now, Zion Williamson is not in this ball game with this season on the line. Not sure what the coaching staff is doing as Bledsoe now has the ball top of the key. Driving on the rookie, shot up, no good. Adams, the tip, rebound won't fall. Here come the Knicks. Fans are going crazy. Remember, Giannis won game 7 with the dunk. 10 seconds. Can he win this series in 6? No timeouts. Shot clock turned off. Giannis to drive. Giannis does it again. Fans going crazy in the Garden, and he will go to the line. But he misses the free throw. Rebound Zion. 2 seconds. All the way up court to Lonzo for the win. Would it count it had it gone in? What a crazy finish in New York as the Knicks win game 6 and survive. On to the conference finals now. We have 4 teams remaining. Dallas, Golden State, New York, and Cleveland. Only 2 teams can advance to the NBA Finals in the simulation. Hopefully you're enjoying this one, so sit back and relax. Let's continue on. After a crazy playoff run, the New York Knicks will fall in the Eastern Conference Finals in 5 games to Devin Booker and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Cleveland is back in the NBA Finals, this time with the Phoenix starting 5. And to meet them there, it is the Golden State Warriors who knock off the 1 seed. Yes, LeBron James and Anthony Davis finally lost in the simulation, and the Dallas Mavericks are eliminated as Golden State are your Western Conference Finals champions of the world to advance to the finals. So we are getting another Cleveland Golden State NBA Finals, and here we go. Trae Young and the Hawks against Devin Booker and the Cavaliers. Who is going to win this finals best of 7 series to determine the winner of today's simulation? Let's go. And we enter game 6 in Cleveland. Tied up at 106, it's coming down to the wire. And the Cavaliers are down in the series, looking to force 7. Here is Chris Paul up the screen. Paul hesitation, floater, and it won't go. Rebound Golden State, a chance to take the lead and to win the series. Here comes Trae Young, 1-on-1 with Chris Paul, working on him right now, putting the moves on. Trae Young, driving left, will go to the line. Chris Paul commits the foul, and a chance to take the lead. Late here in game 6, Young got the free throw, 25 on the night. Trae Young makes it a 2-point game. Timeout Cleveland, series championship season on the line with 23.7 seconds remaining. After the timeout, will they go to Chris Paul or Devin Booker? Shot clock turned off, down by 2. Here's CP3 working on Trae Young. 16 seconds remaining here in the NBA Finals Game 6. Paul around the screen, pull-up jumper, puts it in. Tie game here in Cleveland. 108 to 108. Trae Young and the Warriors. No timeouts. Shot clock turned off. A chance now to win the NBA Finals. Isolated here is Young on the drive. Blocked. Rebound Capella up and in. Did it count? This would be for the NBA Finals. I have no idea. I didn't see if he got off in time. I don't think so, but let's check out the review here in New Jersey. I didn't get a clean look. I don't think so, but this angle will show everything. He gets the rebound off the block, and oh my goodness, with .2, he got it off. Here's the official decision, it counts. It's over. The Warriors win the championship off a Capella putback. Unreal. This has to be one of the wildest finishes in the simulation history. All over in Cleveland. Unbelievable. I still can't believe what just happened. The Hawks starting 5 in Golden State wins the championship in 6 games. I'm going to read your guys' comments. I want to see your reactions as well. What a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's simulation. It's Halftime Productions. I appreciate the support as always. And we out.